Hi, I'm Tim and thanks for watching this video. In this video we're going to be doing an unboxing. We're going to be taking a look inside this box. And here it is. As you can see, it's quite a large box, and if you don't know what's inside the box, then keep watching this video and you'll find out. But if you've already read the video description, then you probably know. However, this box was sent to me free of charge by UGREEN to show you what this box has inside and what this device inside this box can do. So what we'll do is get it unboxed now, take a closer look, and then we'll go through some specs. And then in future videos we'll be going more in depth for what's inside this box. So let's get it unboxed now. And here we are with the box. So let's get it opened. Inside the box we have a cardboard insert, so we'll put that to one side. And inside this box we have another box. So let's get this box out, and here we go. Let's put this box to one side, and this is actually quite heavy, this box. So we have the NAS Sync DXP4800 Plus network attached storage device from UGREEN. Now it's a nice looking box, I have to say. They've designed the packaging really well. So let's get this opened. Now I've already broken the seals on this to make the unboxing process a bit easier. So let's open the lid. And yeah, this packaging, if the packaging is anything to go by, then the device inside is going to be really nicely designed. So in the top of the box we have another foam insert, which we'll take out. And we have a cardboard box inside the actual box here. Now this is saying accessories on it, so this is an ideal box to keep afterwards, to keep things in actually. So we'll put this on here and take a look at the accessories. We have an envelope which says manual and warranty card, so just take a quick look at that. And a really nicely presented manual there with full descriptions, colour guide, diagrams and so on. It's nice that they provide that as well, and you don't just have to go online. There's also a 2-year warranty card. For more details of the warranty, please visit www.ugreen.com. and there's also on the back a customer service telephone number, which is unusual to see. So they have got telephone support as well as email support, and the QR code which you can scan there. And we have 2 more inserts in the box. So if we lift the cards up, it's saying that it's got DC 19 volt 7.9 amp power adapter, and in this side section here it's saying Ethernet cable, screwdriver and screws. So we get a user instruction guide there. So we'll just open this up, take a quick look, and it's just about the FCC warning, EU Declaration of Conformity. So it's a Declaration of Conformity and FCC statement. So we get inside one bag. We'll take a look. And we get a nice UK power adapter with the usual 3-pin. So it's a standard connector, by the way. So inside this other envelope we have the power brick. So it's quite a large power brick. However, if it's rated at 19 volts and 7.9 amps, which they're saying it is in the guide there, then you would need a power brick, but that could easily be put out the way at the back of your shelf or cabinet or on the floor somewhere. So then in the other side compartment we get Ethernet cables, screws and screwdriver. So we just take a look in there. So we've got 2 Ethernet cables there, which look like gold plated ones on the outside, or are rather insulated ones. So these are insulated ones, as you can see, with the metal outer casing. So they look really nicely designed Ethernet cables, and they have the plastic covers over the end, which is nice to see as well. So there's 2 of those. In this bag we have two strips. Now these are for heat sinks, so if you want to have NVMe storage in this unit, then you can do. And what these are for, so you peel the adhesive off the back and then place that on top of your NVMe or M2 SSDs so that they act as a heatsink. So we just put those to one side for the time being in the bag. And then lastly in the bag there's two more items, actually three little plastic bags. Now what these are drive keys. So there's two of these, so they give you a spare one. So as you can see, these are little metal drive locking keys. So these are to lock the drive bays on the actual NAS at the front. So you just put them into the front, turn them, and it locks the drive bays. So there's two of those, and it has the nice UGREEN logo on. These are made of metal, so they should be fairly hard wearing. I have to say that it's good that they provided two of those in case you lose one, so you can keep one in a different location. And then lastly we have inside this plastic bag there's some screws in the bottom which I won't take out, but those are for drives and so on. And they also provide a nice screwdriver, which is good to see. So that's the accessory box opened up, and as you can see, you can keep this accessory box and anything spare inside the box should you so wish. So I'll just put all these accessories to one side, and then what we'll do is take out the NAS itself, which actually has a bit of weight to it. It's fairly heavy, so we'll put that out, and then we'll put the box to one side and take a closer look at the NAS. Now I've already opened the plastic bag just to make it easier. However, I haven't powered this on at all yet, but what I've only done is just taken a quick look at it. So we'll slide it out the bag. And here it is, the UGREEN DXP4800 Plus 4-bay NAS. Now I have to say this is really nicely designed. Metal casing on the outside, which is nice to see. It's really built well, and as you can see at the bottom it's saying that the model is a DXP4800 Plus here. Now it's a 4-bay one, hence why it's a 4800. So above this we have some LEDs. So there's a row of 5 LEDs there. So hopefully you'll be able to see these on video. And next to that on the left is the power on and off button. Then there is a SD card slot. There's a USB-C port, and also there's a USB-A port. So this USB-A port is a USB 3.2, and then above this we have the drive bays. So these are opened, so you just click them, they pop open with the arms, and then you would just slide them out like so. So sliding one out, we can see that these are really well designed as well. I'm really liking what I see with this NAS. To be honest, it's the probably one of the best build ones in build quality so far that I've seen and that I've used. However, we'll take a look inside the operating system and get it set up in a future video, so keep a lookout for future videos with this, and hopefully it will stand up to the looks of how this looks at the moment. So anyway, looking at the drive bay, there's an actual clip there which you press in and then slide the drive bay out, and then you would insert your 3.5-inch disc in there and then click it into place and it locks it. So it's a toolless operation for 3.5 drives. However, if you want 2.5-inch drives, then I believe you have to use the screw holes for these. It does actually mark them on there where the holes are, so where you would fix the drive to via screws. So let's just put these drive bay back in. They insert really nicely, easily, and then we'll just click it and lock it into place. So looking at the side, it's all, as I've said, metal surround all the way around it on the outside. The front, so this is actually plastic for the front, but it feels really well built, constructed, and quality plastic as plastic goes. At the side we have the UGREEN logo here, so it's embossed into the actual side, and I believe it probably is at the other side as well, and yes, it's at the other side. So moving on to the back, we have a card strip here over a mesh grill. So if we lift the card strip up, you'll see that the mesh grill, which is the dust filter, is actually magnetic, so it just clicks on there via magnet. There's actually a large fan there which keeps the system cool, so it's nice to see that there's a nice big fan in there to keep the whole system cool. So we'll just click that lock on there via its magnet. Now obviously you'd take the cardboard sleeve off this when you're using it, so just make sure you remove that just to stop any restriction of airflow through the actual grill. At the left hand side we have a HDMI port, and then we also have another USB-A 3.2 port, and then we have two USB 2 ports. So these are USB 2 and they are USB-A. Now we have two LAN ports on this. Now one is rated at 10 gigabits, so it's nice to see that they've got a built-in 10 gigabit network port in this. And also the other one, the second one, is a 2.5 gigabit port, which is really nice to see as well. Then we have a recessed reset hole there, so that's used to factory reset it, and then we have the power connector there, so it's the barrel type power connector that it uses from the power brick which I've shown you. And then underneath the NAS we have a removable cover which has two screws on it, and this is for gaining access to the RAM and also the M2 SSD slots, so that you can have SSD caching or use it for storage. So obviously it would be fast storage. So all you do is remove the two screws on this cover and it will give you access to the RAM should you want to upgrade the RAM or insert NVMe drives in there. We also have a QR code and of course the serial number on the label there. So it's a really nice product, and I can't wait to get this actually powered up and working and get it used in operation with the OS and everything installed. Now in this it has 8 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, so this can be expanded up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. As I've said, there's two Ethernet ports on the back of it here. One is 2.5 gigabit and one is 10. And then we have two NVMe slots at the bottom for high-speed SSD access. Now the big fan at the rear of it is efficient and quiet cooling, so it operates at, inside there, let me just show you again, it operates at between 29 and 34 decibels, so it's a nice quiet fan, and I doubt you'll hear it in normal operation. So it does install the UGOS, which is the UGREEN operating system on this NAS, which you download from UGREEN. So we will be installing that in a next video. So we will be getting it all up and running, and we'll do also some installing probably containers or other apps on it as well. Now it comes with a 2-year warranty. Now just confirming the ports at the front. The USB-C port here at the front operates at 10 gigabits per second. The USB-A port operates also at 10 gigabits per second, and at the back the HDMI port can cope with 4K, no problem, and the USB-A port, so this is the one with the blue tag inside, so it's USB 3.2 and that works out at 5 gigabits per second. And of course the USB 2 ports are 480 megabits per second, which is standard for USB 2. The 2.5 gigabit is LAN port number 2, which is this second one here, and LAN port number 1 is the 10 gigabit one. So the first one from the right is 10 gigabit and the second one in is 2.5 gigabit. Now as I said, it's a 4-bay NAS, and the CPU inside of this is a model 8505, so it's Intel one. The RAM can be expanded, as I've said, up to 64 gigabytes. The flash memory, so the system disk which it stores the operating system on, is actually an SSD which is built in, and it's 128 gigabytes. The drive bays, so there's 4 as I've said in it, and the M2 slots which are underneath that panel, there's 2 of those. So for RAID operation it supports JBOD, basic, RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5 and RAID 6 and RAID 10. The maximum storage capacity for this, so for all of the drives including the NVMe ones at the bottom, is up to 136 terabytes. So that works out at, over the 4 drives, 30 terabytes per drive, and then for the NVMe it is up to 8 terabytes per NVMe drive, so 2 at 8 terabytes. So that is the UGREEN NAS. So it's the model, just to confirm again, it's the NAS Sync DXP4800 Plus. So what we'll do is end this video here, and then in the next video we'll get it powered on and the operating system installed. So keep a lookout for that video coming up very soon. Thanks for watching and take care, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.